Good morning. So it's actually been 2 months now since my Silk and Flash hair removal review. I actually got it on the 15th of November. Today is Sunday the 18th of January. And the bells are going. If you can hear the church bells going there, they're going. It's about 9 o'clock in the morning. We've just not long gone up. Nick is still in bed again, hence why we're both in the spare room. What do you reckon, Floss? It's a bit cold in here, isn't it? A bit cold. So on the Silk Flash and Go, I have to say we've only just changed the cartridge on it. I've been using it on my face about every 10 days on my face and about every 14 days on my underarm since I got it. And I have to say the jury's still out, really. After the first month, I didn't do a review because there wasn't really anything to report on. I really didn't see any results at all. So I thought, you know, what is the point of coming on here and just saying, oh, well, I'm not sure whether it works or not yet. I still think it's early days. You know, according to the instructions, sort of 4 to 6 months, you should see some results. So I'm not too worried at the moment. I have to say on my underarms, I think they are a little bit sparser. Certainly I've noticed that the growth of the hair is, you know, it takes longer to come through. So that's quite good. It's definitely, you know, stopped the hair growing as fast. I mean, I don't know whether you can see that, but that's 2 weeks, nearly 2 weeks since I've done it. And there's hardly anything there at all. I mean, if I went to the beach, I wouldn't be too embarrassed about, you know, showing that armpit, as it were. So that's not too bad. On my face, I've noticed that especially on this bit here, top lip, that is definitely sparser, and there's definitely less dark hairs and more blonde or white hairs growing through than there is, like, you know, dark all over. And again, the rest of my face, because I suffer a little bit because I'm dark with hair, you know, coming down here. And again, there's a slowing growth, definitely. I'm not sure whether there's any less hair or not. The other thing I have noticed is I did read, before I actually bought the system, I did read that it was quite good on broken veins. So I have actually been using it, especially on this cheek, which was worse than my other cheek. I did have a few sort of broken veins on this cheek, and those definitely have improved. I mean, I would say a 50% improvement on those veins. So I am going to keep doing that, just a couple of zaps on my cheek, you know, every time I use it, and they do seem to be improving. So that is a big thumbs up. So at the moment, as I said, the jury's still out. I mean, I would say that my hair growth has slowed considerably. I would say that the regrowth is definitely patchier, and definitely less dark hairs coming through, more white hairs and more sort of blonde hairs coming through, and definitely an improvement on sort of broken veins in my, you know, my cheeks, especially this cheek, which was, you know, I thought was quite bad, because I'm, you know, I'm a country girl. I go out in all weathers, and I never think to put, especially when I was younger. I do now. I mean, I never, you know, go outside with my moisturiser and my sunscreen on my cheeks, but when I was younger, I never even thought about it. I just used to go out in all weathers, you know, no sunscreen on, blah, 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 like you do. You think you're immune to these things. And of course, I ended up with some sort of, you know, broken cheeks, or like sort of country cheeks, quite ruddy cheeks, especially this one, as I said, and those have improved a great deal. And hopefully you can see the results. I have tried to film it, and if it is any good, I will insert it here so you can have a look at what I'm talking about. So I had a request from Nick's Bondi to do a close-up of the box. So this is actually the box. So most of it is in European, I think. This is the other box. This is what the lid looks like. This is the inside. These are the instructions. Then This is a close-up of the machine. So there we go. I will see you all soon. Monday I'm going to do my weight review. I'm still dieting. I don't know whether you can notice. I mean, I definitely, even sitting here, I definitely notice that there's just a little bit less overspill on my pyjama bottoms. So hopefully it's good results for Monday, and I'll see you all then. Have a great weekend. Take care, everybody. Bye bye.